Hi, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So first off, I want to state that I'm like half asleep because I've been up for quite a while. But anyway, let's talk about what I've been doing in PoE. So, actually, you can see my character. He is or she is using a bow, and this is something you probably won't see me do in Path of Exile. I guess you probably have never seen me do it in Path of Exile. But let's talk about what I've been doing in the beta here. So this is going to be a ranged attack totem character. So the way this character kind of goes is it goes from Ranger to Shadow, back to Ranger, into Duelist, goes across through Scion, walks through, buttfucks the Templar, and goes to double totems. So that's the character as of right now. The tree will be modified when I actually pick up double totems to be more optimized. So for example, we're coming down through here and going to Duelist. So what I would do is I'd like remove this node, come through attack speed, come down, grab thick skin, move across, grab, you know, some nodes here, but I still have to see. And then I come up through Shadow and whatnot. The only problem is this spec is very point heavy right now. It's extremely point heavy, and I just don't know if it's going to be worth using range attack totem. So the goal is using Rain of Arrow, range attack totem, since I'm up here and I have, amplify that I can grab here. But yeah, so I mean, it works okay as of right now. I've got a good amount of life, and I can grab, I mean, this is Merciless, so this is still leveling gear and Merciless. I can still grab the life here. I'm going to be coming through and grabbing the life here. I'm going to move across, grab the life here, and I've got life right here, and I've got life right there. So, and then I can move across up to Purity of Flesh when I do this, so life there. This character is 100% elemental too, so I've kind of went out of my comfort zone here. I've played an elemental build that's not spells, so it's an elemental attack, that's new for me. Playing it with a bow, that's new for me. And I'm playing ranged attack totem, that's new for me. So that's three things I've pretty much never done before. So here's the character right now. I want to go over my gear just to show you guys. It's basic, it's just basic gear. So I just have a thicket bow that I rolled myself. It's fire, cold, lightning. That's it. It doesn't have even attack speed on it or crit. It's just a basic bow. Helmet, it's just life res. Quiver, it's just fire, lightning damage, accuracy, life, fire res. Necklace, I ended up crafting a fire damage roll onto it. Ring has just a cold res roll onto it. Other ring has fire damage roll with a cold damage roll onto it. Chest piece is life with a resist. Boots are just, they're pretty good. Tri-res, low movement speed, life. And the gloves are, you know, that's awkward. Shh, no one heard that. The gloves are just life, fire res, and another res. And then I'm using Worm's Molt, which can easily be swapped out. So this ring actually gave 5 mana gain on kill. And ideally I was using Soul Siphon, but since I got the 5 mana gain on kill, I didn't really need it. The auras that I'm running right now is, I'm running Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, and Wrath. Ideally, I should also pull out an aura because I don't really need it right now. It's just draining my mana. But let's talk about it. So I'm 58. City of Sarn is 63. Pretty high level. I'm just going to show you some of my damage using Tornado Shot right now. It's pretty good. Now, Tornado Shot is pretty cool. This is in a 4-link. The 4-link I'm using is Faster Attacks, Tornado Shot, Wed, and GMP. Single target's okay. Single target sustain is not bad because I use Poacher's Mark as my curse. Now, I know you guys are probably saying, like, oh, that damage sucks ass, you know? Like, compared to, like, a Tornado Shot build, the damage probably does suck ass. But this is leveling as a dual totem spec, which is nuts, you know? Think about leveling with dual totems. It's usually you have to do something to respec out of. I don't have to respec out of anything. You know, I plan on going dual totems around, like, oh, I almost died there. That's cool. Dual totems around maybe 75. So I don't even have to go too far. That's like a day worth of playtime. Maybe I can knock it off and make it sooner. The only and then let's talk about some totem changes really fast. Why I'm actually planning to do it. So originally, totems were very squishy. Now they're like literally 3 times as tanky. Totems used to have 50% less damage. Now every time you level up the totem, it actually gets 1% off of it, so it actually goes to 31% less damage. Totems used to cost 250% mana, now they're 200% mana, so it's really cool. Also, for ranged attack totem, it used to scale off your cast speed. Now it scales off of your attack speed. So if I were to replace this really fast and put a totem here, you can see that it's actually a 0.49 second cast time for me to place my Tornado Shot. So let's go ahead and look at this really fast here, just to show you how fast I can place it. Let's find some mobs. Here's a mob. Go Tornado Shot. So there's a little gimpy Tornado Shot. Alright, so that's a little bit of that. Now, going through the process of the character, it's pretty interesting. I ended up going north first. I grabbed like Charisma after, but I went straight to Shadow, which looks like a lot of points, but Shadow gets some really cool notes for being Ellie. Like you get proj damage with Sniper. Eventually I want to go crit, but I don't think I'll have the points. And then I've got a bunch of Ellie right here, and then Trickery is huge for Ellie. I could potentially drop the whole thing if I need to, but... and then I went straight to Duelist, because Duelist gets attack speed, which what Shadow gets also with coordination. And then I get Fury Bolts, and then I have all Ellie damage here, which is actually pretty cool. Projectile speed, actually, I completely forgot I should spec one note into this as well. And then Mana Flows is really nice. Moving across, I got a Jewel spot open, so I've got 3% mana regen per second with 10% Ellie damage. And then right here, I've got another one. I don't really know what to put yet. I was thinking of either putting the Totem Life or like Totems cannot be stunned would be really, really cool. Another reason why I feel that this build potentially could work is because when I modify it to come down through here, I'm going to run across and grab Point Blank. And I feel that Point Blank synergizes with Totems very well. Because if my Totems can actually tank, and they're not going to die in one hit, which is very possible now with the Totem changes, they get a free Point Blank gem. So that kind of mitigates the fact that they have less attack speed and that they do less damage. Just with Point Blank, we'll kind of ramp it up again, I feel. And which would be pretty cool. And if I go crit, which like I said, I don't think I have the points to scale it, I can get some really naughty AoE damage going. Also, ideally, I've got like Righteous Decree as well to scale down the mana cost. I've got Dynamo to scale down the mana cost. I could modify the build a little bit, come across, and grab like Unrelenting to scale down the mana cost of Totems. But right now, the way we're working is we're going to come down, pick up the Strength Int, move in through the Ellie damage Celestial Punishment, which is really cool because I have no penetration at all. Move across, and then grab Ancestral Bond. Now, some other things about this, why I think it's going to work really well, is I can actually use Frenzy, level 1 Frenzy, with Power Charge on crit. So I can shoot a Frenzy that's going to get me power. That's going to get me Frenzy charges. Frenzy charges now give you a multiplier of damage. They give you 4% more damage. And power charges give you, just a little bit of crit. But if you've got good crit on your bow, it still adds up. So the other thing is when I modify this build up and I come through Quick Step if I choose to come through here and grab Thick Skin, when I move across through here and grab Point Blank, I'm going to come up, assuming, I have no fucking clue, this might be like a 300 point build, but anyway, we're going to go over, grab Ondars, move up, grab the Herbalism, come through and look at this Jewel Socket right here. So this Jewel Socket, I can Intuitive Leap, and I can grab Acuity. Herbalism will be picked up naturally, so I can grab Acuity, Fervor, Heartseeker, and Survivalist. I believe I can grab these nodes, and then I could go to Acrobatics as well if I need to. So there's just a lot of room to work with right now on this character. And of course, I don't have a skill tree planner. I don't know if it's better to go Scion and try to cut out a bunch of fluff, like, I guess cut out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. I don't know, and go Projectile and drop these and do something else. I'm not really sure yet 100% of what exactly it is that I'm doing. But, this is just keeping you guys updated with what I'm doing. If you guys want to see the Tornado Gem, or Tornado Shot Gem, it is getting nerfed, I believe they said, because it was indirectly buffed with the change to GMP and LMP. So that doesn't really hurt me since Rain of Arrows should be fine. But also Rain of Arrows ended up getting buffed. So Rain of Arrows now, when you level it up, if you see how this deals 98% of base attack damage, that keeps scaling upward, meaning if you stack Ellie, all your elemental stuff scales off of it as well. So I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff going here. I don't have wet on my belt, I don't have wet on my rings, wet on my Emmy. There's still a lot of things to be rolled on this character to really bring out its full potential. Granted, there is going to be a wipe tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I have to see. I kind of want to play this character, and I kind of want to play a Cycloner as well. Kind of torn between those two. I still don't know which one I want to do. But anyway, as always, I want to keep you guys updated with the beta. But that's pretty much about it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys, could have fun with me, and maybe I can get this range attack totem going off. But for now, that's it. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.